What is up, my geeks and freaks? Big Girl Geek here with a brand new recap and review. It's Tuesday, so that means I'm here to recap and review The Flash. Season 5, Episode 16, Failure is an Orphan. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Geek Out.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, so we are here for another episode of The Flash. Another episode of The Flash. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. As always, I can't wait to discuss with you. You guys know I have my notes. I did the pre-show, which a couple of you guys came to. I appreciate that. And of course, I went live on Twitter, and we had fun there. You could check that whole broadcast is posted to my Twitter feed, so you could definitely check that out if you have the time. It is an hour, or an hour for how long the show is, so it's not edited commercials or anything out. It's a full live stream, so you can check that out if you guys have the time, if interested. You can get our live reactions to the show. You can see I'm not that enthused that much to do this this recap and review this week, but let's get right into it. Let's get into this recap. All right, we start off 2049 in the future with Thawne and Nora. They're having a discussion. She's giving them updates on the plan. Thawne says something is wrong with the timeline. Something or someone is trying to break through. Cut to present time. Iris is trying to get the scoop on a story. Barry zooms over a piece of paper that she needs. Cute little scene. Cute little 5-second scene, maybe less, of Iris doing some journalism and Barry helping her there. And that's only about a long time that Barry and Iris get, and a separate story outside of Cicada, Nora, and everything like that. Nora's on the warpath. She's hammering the team for ideas and new ways and what they've been working on as a way to stop Cicada. There's a quick little joke about, you guys made her. This is your fault that she's like this. She's taking right after you. They're just being happy parents. They're trying to get her to CC Jitters because there's a surprise they're waiting for her. We see Joe and Cecile at work at CCPD. It's good to see CCPD. I'm so sick of Star Labs I could scream. Joe figures out that the doctor is working with Cicada. He's been back for 2 seconds. He's already pieced that together when we had 2 master detectives that couldn't figure it out. Speaking of master detectives, Ralph was not in this episode, and it just dawned on me. Ralph was not in this episode. Where the hell was Ralph? Didn't even miss him. What does that tell you? Nora gets her own drink at CC Jitters. That was a surprise. They get an alert, so they have to cut away from that and head back to stop this acid man at CC University. We don't really get his backstory. He was just there to serve some type of purpose, but we don't get a backstory or why he was attacking CCU or anything like that. Nora's updating the team after this acid man gets away, and Wells ain't buying it. He's asking her questions. Iris looks at him, gives him a weird face. Nora and Iris talk. Iris wants to spend more time with Nora. She created a list of things that she wants to get done before Nora has to go back to the future. But she speeds off to help Barry because she's all about stopping Cicada. Joe and Cecile fight over how to question the doctor. He can't handle her powers, and they have a little tiff. Okay, so they catch Cicada. They trick him into, they have Caitlin or Killer Frost, whoever she is, dressed up like the Meta, and they ambush Cicada. Killer Frost freezes the dagger, and the plan is for Barry to talk Cicada into taking the cure. Flash talk him, one of the most motivational speeches. It doesn't work, and he breaks free the weapon. He uses power to break the weapon free from the ice and punches Barry out, and Caitlin has to rush back and save him. My problem with that scene is she freezes the weapon instead of just taking the weapon with her, because after she freezes it, she opens up a portal, a Cisco vibe, and jumps through to give Barry his time to talk to Cicada. Why she would not take the weapon is beyond me. Does anybody know? We get a Joe and Barry scene. We finally get a Joe and Barry scene, one of the highlights of the episode, where he tells him, instead of trying to talk to him as Flash, talk to him as Barry. Then Barry in turn helps him with his problem with Cecile. Iris and Nora have another powwow, and she talking about how they want to spend more time together. She explains why, and then it clicks in Nora and she understands. Joe and Cecile work together again after Joe takes Barry's advice. They go in, they interrogate the doctor, they break her, they bring her to their side. Then Joe tells Grace that Joe tells Barry that Grace isn't Meta. Nora apologizes to Iris. Barry decides to go talk to Cicada as Barry instead of Flash. Everybody's in on the plan. He meets up with Cicada. He tells Cicada that Grace is a Meta. Some Oscar-worthy acting performances from Chris Klein. And Chris Klein goes, well, why should I believe you? And what does Barry do? He takes off his mask and says, because I'm a father too, and he reveals his identity. This is where we're at. Cicada is in Star Labs. He only trusts the doctor to administrate the cure, so she's brought into Star Labs to help them. Cicada gets the cure, and Nora is getting questioned again by Wells. Cecile joins them, where the power goes out, somebody breaks in. It's a girl Cicada, aka Grace, somehow from the future. She comes in, fights everyone, fucks them all up, and kills the doctor. They're cleaning up Star Labs, and they try to, and I don't even remember how it ends. They're in Star Labs, and they're all confused. It ends with we getting the reveal that it's Grace Cicada, and she says, I miss you, Uncle Orphan, and then it cuts off into episode. Next episode, it looks like Nora is going to tell Barry that she's been working with Dawn, and he's crying about it. So that was the recap of the episode. Here is my review. If you cannot tell from the sadness and the lack of enthusiasm regarding this episode, I'm not really too happy with it. It's just the Flash has been all over the place lately. Some notes that I wrote here is we only got 2 seconds of Irish journalism. We promised Irish journalism. It really isn't going. I mean, it's moved leaps and bounds. Don't get me wrong, but it's still, I don't know. It's still stagnant a little bit for me. Why do we have to get a whole episode with Iris and Nora talking about spending time together when we know that they're probably going to have a heartbreaking scene at the end of the season when Nora has to go back? I mean, just show them doing these things. We don't have to have an episode about them talking about doing these things and acting like Nora doesn't understand that there are things that Barry and Iris would like to do with her before she leaves. It was just, to me, very unnecessary. Cecile and Joel's little conflict was unnecessary. They should have just been able to work together and get it done. I don't understand the need for the conflict. That didn't make any sense to me. The acting was off a little bit with certain characters. It looks like they're just phoning it in, and it looks like they're tired. Like Caitlin looked like she didn't even do much, and it just felt like she was just like, why are you here? Like I said, I just noticed that Ralph wasn't there. I didn't care. Cisco had some stuff to do. I'm tired of Wells. I'm so defeated, and I do apologize, but I'm just defeated. This was my favorite show, and I'm just defeated. I'm just defeated. Why is Barry revealing himself? If you are a villain and you want to know who the Flash is, all you have to say to the Flash, let him say a speech and go, well, why should I trust you? Or, yeah, why should I trust you? And as soon as you say those magic words to him, he's going to tell you who he is, and he's going to take off his mask, and he's going to put his whole family and friends in danger because you asked him why you trust him. It's ridiculous at this point. So the highlight, the only good stuff, it was nice to see Joe. It was nice to see Joe. That was the good stuff. And it was nice that now male Cicada's out of the picture, because maybe we won't be forced to see his bad acting. So I don't even want to give it a grade because most people probably won't like the grade. So I'm just gonna say I'll pass on giving it a grade, and I just wasn't feeling the episode, and next week looks a little bit better, and here's hoping. But the show is going downhill, and I'm so sad about it. But what did you guys think? Lift me up in the comments. Give me some motivation to point out some things, make me change my mind. Please, I need your help. Let me know in the comments. As always, I can't wait to discuss with you. Until next time, I'm out of here, Flash fans. Big girl geek out. Peace. Hey, where are you going? You just watched a cool video. Subscribe.